This is the book of St. Luke, chapter 10, verse 18. And he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven. All praises, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh. Salakia. Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Wakar Kodash. Double honor to my teachers, the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the Yakin worldwide that are sincere and serious in doing the will of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Wakar Kodash. 2 Peter chapter 1, verse 1 and 2. To you all. Yeah, and the disciple Kosha Banyamin, and yeah, I have a video here queued up. You Edomites, you see, you know your time is up, because an exceeding great army is standing before you, right? An exceeding great army is standing before you, right? I know you want to join this army. You want to try to wiggle your way into this army, or wiggle your way out of destruction, you see? But it can't happen. There's a great gulf fixed between Jacob and Esau, the so-called white man, and the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. We are the true children of Israel. Ezekiel 37 and 10. So I prophesied as he commanded me, and the breath came into them, and they lived and stood up upon their feet, an exceeding great army. Because the Lord said in the book of Isaiah, right? In fact, Salakia. This is where we stand on our feet, right? Isaiah 51 and 22. Thus saith thy Lord Yahweh, and thy power that pleadeth the cause. So let me start over. Isaiah 51:22. Thus saith thy Lord Yahweh, and thy power that pleadeth the cause of his people. Behold, I have taken out of thy hand a cup of trembling, even the dregs of the cup of my fury. Thou shalt no more drink it again. So the Lord is taking out of our hands the cup of trembling, so we ain't gonna be scared anymore. That's why you see an exceeding great army worldwide before you, devil's eyes. For years you have ruled with anger. For years you have mistreated us. For years you have laughed at us, scorned us. Even to this day, you still mistreat us. You still treat us like shit, right? You underpay us. You hate to pay. There's going to be a retribution coming for you, devils, boy. And I want to live to see it. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai knows, boy. Verse 23. But I will put it into the hand of them that afflict thee. Yeah, you afflict us every chance you get, and you're proud with it too, boy. Everywhere you go in this society, you're hearing the same thing from Jake. Man, them don't want to pay nothing, man. Them don't want to pay nothing. You got another job. Man, them don't want to pay nothing, man. Man, that place worse than that place. This place, that place. Because wherever you go, you Edomites are in charge, and you rule with vigor. You are heartless. You hate to pay. But that's just your nature. You're afflicting us every chance you get, right? But I will put it into the hand of them that afflict thee, which have said to thy soul, bow down, that we may go over. And thou hast laid thy body as the ground and as the street to them that went over. Yeah, so you use us every chance you got. So now, let me take in this video here.
Revelation chapter 7 verse 4. And I heard the number of going to hell.
You hear that? Let me go back a little bit. Right?
And I heard the number of going to hell.
You hear that? So first of all, this other Edomite, he said the Bible is not for white people. So this myth that going on for years, when he told me was a little man, oh, the Bible is a white man book. That's a lie. Alright? And this is the spirit here, boy. The spirit is revealing Satan to you people here. You see? The Bible is not for white people. It is our history book of how we fell and how we became Hellenized. You understand? How we became Gentiles. And our Savior is coming to gather the nation of Israel and carry them back home. Right? And what he says?
And I heard white people are going to hell. I don't even like white people.
White people are going to hell. What's that hell? Slavery, man. Slavery, man. That's your destiny. That's your destiny, man. Revelation 13 and 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
Paid. Don't Revelation chapter 7 verse 4. And I heard the number of going to hell. I don't even like white people. And there were sealed. I learned this for a reason. 44,000. This is the tribe of Israel. I know that. Look at that flag. Look at that flag.
Of the children
of Judah.
Israel. Israel.
Of who? Israel.
So, of the 12 tribes.
The 12 tribes.
Stop, please.
Can I speak? You're going to hell.
Where the hell did I come from?
Where you come
came from the 12
You came from
tribes.
Satan.
You're not part of the 12 tribes.
I am part of the zero.
No, you're from Beelzebub. From Beelzebub. Beelzebub. That's your father.
This was so beautiful, man. This was so beautiful, huh? So like him, my days. This was so beautiful, right? Let me get this back, man. Right? So now he said this is the time of Israel, right? That what he said, right?
Paid. Don't
He said this is the time of Israel. There's a group called We Got Next. Well, let me get the scripture, man. You see? Yeah, man. This don't make me feel so much better. So like him, man. I was a bit down-spirited, you know? I was down-spirited. Is that way you always gotta go to the comforter, man? Go to the comforter. 2nd Ezra 6 and 54, man. Right? No, I'm sorry. 2nd Ezra 6. And 7. Because this is the time of Israel. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first, and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau, you so-called white people, your empire is falling. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. And let me get one last precept. St. Luke chapter 16. And 19, there was a certain rich man clothed in purple and fine linen, and fared sumptuously every day. Psalm 78 tells you what? Psalm 78 tells you that they are not in trouble as other men. They leave their they leave their substance unto their babes. You understand? They have more than their heart could wish. This is the nation of Edom. James 5:1 says what? Go to know you rich men, right? Your riches are corrupted. They got all their heart could wish, man, right? And there was a certain beggar, verse 20, named Lazarus, which was laid at his gate, the rich man's gate, full of sores, because it tells you in the book of Lamentations, right? It tells you in the book of Lamentations, chapter 1, right? Lamentations 1 and 1, how that the city sit solitary that was full of people, how will she become as a widow, she that was great among the nations, a princess among the provinces, how will she become tributary? She weepeth sore in the night, and the tears are on her cheeks. Among all her lovers she have none to comfort her. All her friends have dealt treacherously with her, they have become her enemies. Judah is gone into captivity because of affliction, and because of great servitude. She dwelleth among the heathen, she findeth no rest. All her persecutors overtook her between the straits. The ways of Zion do mourn, because none come to the solemn feast. All her gates are desolate, her priests sigh, her virgins are afflicted. She is in bitterness. Her adversaries are the chief. Her enemies prosper, for Yahweh have afflicted her for the multitude of her transgressions. Her children are gone into captivity before the enemy. Right? And from the daughter of Zion all her beauty is departed. Her princes are become like harts that find no pasture, and they are gone without strength before the pursuer. Salakia now. There's another one that says Salakia, man. There's one. Just bear me, man. Just bear me, huh? Full of sores, Khan. Right, so we have been afflicted in mourning, right? Because the heathen have taken full advantage of us, right? So going back to Luke 16, right? Luke 16 and right, 20 again. And there was a certain beggar named Lazarus, which was laid at his gate full of sores, and desiring to be fed with the crumbs which fell from the rich man's table. Moreover, the dogs came and licked his sores. The dogs is the other nations, right? The dogs is the other nations. They took full advantage of us, which said bow down. You understand? And it came to pass that the beggar died and was carried by the angels into Abraham's bosom. The rich man also died and was buried. And in hell, so you notice the difference. The rich man died and was buried, but the beggar died and was carried into Abraham's bosom. So in a place of comfort, right? Matthew 15 says what? The kingdom of heaven is for you. Plenteousness is made ready, real rest is allowed, right? And in hell, verse 23, and in hell he lift up his eyes, being in torments, and seeth Abraham afar off, and Lazarus in his bosom. And he cried and said, Father Abraham, have mercy on me, and send Lazarus, that he may dip the tip of his finger in water and cool my tongue, for I am tormented in this flame. Meaning what? In slavery. You understand? He's being tormented, man. Right? But Abraham said, Son, remember that thou in thy lifetime receivest thy good things. Esau will have the fatness of the earth. Right? And likewise Lazarus evil things, but now he is comforted, and thou art tormented. You see, so now we are next. The kingdom of heaven is for us, where we will be next to rule, and where we will be in comfort, right? And now Esau, Edom, is going to be tormented, right? It tells you in the book of it tells you, it sets my mind now, Salakia, right? So Esau, Edom is going to be tormented in slavery, you understand? For all the atrocities that he has done in the earth, right? It says in Revelation 18, right? Revelation 18 and 6. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works. And the cup which she have filled, fill to her double. So she's going to get double, Esau, Edom, for what they have done. So you can't weasel your way into this, into the kingdom. You understand? You are not the children of the Lord. You understand? You are not the children of Israel. The kingdom of heaven is not for you. The Lord does not love you. The Lord hates you. He can't stand you. You understand? You are vessels of wrath. Let me get that there. You are vessels of wrath fitted for destruction. Romans 9. Start at verse 11. For the children, Esau, Edom, and Jacob, Israel. For the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil, that the purpose of God according to election might stand, not of works, but of him that calleth. It was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. What shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with God? God forbid. For he saith to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion. So then it is not of him that willeth, nor of him that runneth, but of the Most High that showeth mercy. For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up. So the same purpose today is what the Lord has raised up Esau, Edom, that I might show my power in thee. So the Lord is about to show his power in this earth, man. And the powers of heaven, Esau, Edom's heaven, is going to be shaken, and that my name might be declared through all the earth. Therefore have he mercy on whom he will have mercy, and whom he will he hardeneth. So the Lord is having mercy on Jacob, Isaiah 14 and 1. You understand? For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land. Chop it down to the point. Let me continue, man. Verse 19. Thou wilt say unto me, why doth he yet find fault? For who have resisted his will? Nay, but O man, who art thou that repliest against the Most High? Shall the thing formed say to him that formed it, why hast thou made me thus? Have not the potter power over the clay, over the same lump, to make one vessel unto honor, and another unto dishonor? What if the Most High, willing to show his wrath, and to make his power known, endured with much long suffering the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction, Esau, Edom, and that he might make known the riches of his glory on the vessels of mercy, which he had also prepared unto glory? You say, and who is this? The children of Israel, even us whom he have called, not of the Jews only, but also of the Gentiles. Who is the Gentiles? The Israelite foreigners. Because read verse 25. As he saith also in OC, I will call them my people, which were not my people, and her beloved, which was not beloved. Who's this? Let me get the book of Hosea. Oh shoot, boy, going long, man. Let me get the book of Hosea, right? And then close, right? Hosea 1, start at verse 9, right? Then said the Most High, call his name Lo Ami, for ye are not my people, and I will not be your God. Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, Ye are not my people, there it shall be said unto them, Ye are the sons of the living God. You say, then shall the children of Judah and the children of Israel be gathered together and appoint themselves one head, and they shall come up out of the land, for great shall be the day of Yasharahla. That's another name for Israel. So, to conclude this lesson, you are not the children of the Lord. The Lord is coming back for His people. You understand? And you have no part in the kingdom of heaven. None whatsoever. All praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
Paid.
Don't argue.
Revelation chapter 7
Bible's
verse
not
4.
white people.
And I heard the
White
number
people
of
are going to hell. I don't even like white
and
people.
there were sealed
I wear this for a reason.
144,000
This is the tribe of Israel. I know that.
all the
Look at that flag.
of the
Look at that flag.
of the children
Of Judah.
of Israel. Israel.
Of who?
Israel.
So, of the
Israel.
12 tribes.
The Bible is not white people.
Stop, please.
Back to Spain and America.
Can I speak?
You're going to hell.
Where the hell did I come from?
Where you
I
come from?
came from the
You
12
came from
tribes.
Satan.
You're not part of the 12 tribes.
I am part of the zero.
No, you're from Beelzebub. From Beelzebub. Beelzebub. That's your father.
St. Matthew 10 and says, But go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel, and as you go preach, saying, The kingdom of heaven is at hand.